Good morning and assalamu alaikum to all of you. I hope you all are doing great and you all are in good health and you all are fine, and your family, your relatives, and family members as well. So, let me share the screen with you. Today, we're going to do some of the work on the student books and some of the work on the workbooks. So, you need to have both books with you, okay? And your pencil, eraser, and a sharpener as well, okay? So, students, I'm going to share the screen with you now. As you know that we have done this part, just wait. Yes, we have done this part, okay? So we have done A and B both. Dayan Khan, don't make annotations, please. I can see you. Don't make annotations. Okay. As you know that we have done this one, we have done this one yesterday, and we have done A and B both part, okay? Let's move on to the next slide. This is page number 135 of the student book. Page number 135 of the student book. That is compound subject verb agreement. Compound subject verb agreement. Okay, this is compound subject verb agreement. First of all, you need to understand what is subject and what is verb agreement. Okay, so subject, as I told you multiples of times, subject is the person who is actually doing a thing. For example, when I say Sarah is playing outside, so Sarah is the one which is the subject, because Sarah is the girl who is actually playing outside. So Sarah would be the subject. But sometimes the names of the subject is not given as such, like names of the person, I would say. Sometimes the names of the things would be given. So in that case, name of the things will be the subject. Okay. Huzafa, why did you raise hand? It's page number 135 of your student book. Just listen to me, please. Okay. So, compound subject verb agreement means, as you all know, that verb is an action word. Okay, is an action word like playing, sleeping, eating, um, jumping. These all are the action words. These are called the verb. So, subject and verb agreement means that whenever you are making a sentence, if you have made a correct sentence, that means the subject and verb agree with each other. How subject and verb will agree with each other? Just listen to me over here. When we talk about one subject, for example, Sarah, for example, my desk, for example, your pencil, your piano. So when we talk about a singular subject, only one subject, that means that we are talking about a singular verb as well. For example, as you see the example below, my desk is an important invention. So you see that when we talk about my desk, so desk is one subject. So you use the word is with the desk. You didn't say my desk are an important invention. You said my desk is an important invention. So we usually use one subject with singular verb. When we talk about the two subjects, then we always use the plural verb. As you see, my desk and my chair. When we talk about two subjects here, then we didn't use is, we used are here. So we said my desk and my chair are important inventions. So you need to understand this, that when we talk about a singular subject, then we will always use singular verb. When we talk about the plural subjects, then we'll be using the plural verbs, plural helping verbs. Okay? So read the sentences, underline the word and between the subjects, circle the plural verb. Listen to me, all of you. Are you all listening? Show me your thumbs up, all of you. Okay, good. So, Orwell and Wilbur Wright was or were the first men to fly an airplane. So, you see over here in this sentence that Orwell and Wilbur are two subjects. You're talking about the plural subjects here. These are not singular. So, what you would use here, was the first men or were the first men? Yes, Ali Muhammad?
Ma'am, were.
Thank you. So, Orwell and Wilbur Wright were the first men to fly an airplane. As you see that these are plural subjects, so you will use the plural verb. So, what you will do here, you will underline the word and between the subjects, and then you will circle were in the sentence. This is what you have to do. Number two, the screw and lever are simple machines, or the screw and lever is simple machines. So who will tell me the answer? Let me ask Mustafa Wasim. Yes, Mustafa Wasim, tell me the correct answer, please. The screw and lever are simple machines, or the screw and lever is simple machines?
The screw is simple machines.
You will say is.
Yes.
Are you sure? Screw and lever. There
Yes.
are plural subjects here. There are plural subjects here. The screw and lever are plural subjects here. So you would say the screw and lever are simple machines, not is simple machines. Okay? So all of you, what you need to do is just wait. You will circle R and then you will underline is. And then you will underline and between the subjects. Danny and Shekhar use their computers in English class, or Danny and Shekhar uses their computers in English class. So Muhammad Ayan bin Hasham, you will tell me the correct answer.
Ma'am, uses.
Uses, are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who else will answer me? Danny and Shekhar use their computers in English class or uses their computers in English class? Yes, Tahir. Tahir has muted himself again. So who else will answer me? Let me ask Mutahir. Yes,
Ma'am, use.
yes. Danny and Shekhar use their computers in English class. And you will underline and between the subjects. Number 4, a knife, a fork, and a nail. Is all wedges or are all wedges? Yes, who will answer me? Mm, yes, Abdullah, your name is coming with Samra Shehzadi. Your name is Samra Shehzadi? No, no. Your name is Abdullah, right? So you need to change your name, please. You need to go into the more section and you have to rename yourself. Okay? Otherwise, your name will come up with Samra Shehzadi. Okay? Yes, Abdullah, you answer me. Would you like to answer, beta? A knife, a fork, and a nail. Is all wedges or are all wedges?
Is.
Why you would use is here? You will not use is here. As you see, there are multiple subjects. A knife, a fork, and a nail. So there are plural subjects here. So for the plural subjects, how can you use is? You have to use are here. Okay? So you will underline and you will circle are. So students, when the subject would be singular, only one, then you will be using the verb singular. When the subject would be plural, more than one subjects are in the sentence, then your verb will be plural as well. So you just need to keep in mind this thing, okay? So let's move on to the next slide. And it says, these are the subject-verb agreement rules. If the subject is singular, the verb must be singular too. If the subject is plural, the verb must be plural too. When the subject of the sentence is composed of two or more nouns, pronouns connected by and use a plural verb. As we all know, when they are composed of two or more subjects, then we will use the verb plural as well. Okay? Come to page number 123 of your workbook, all of you. I will not repeat the page number again. So please listen to me very carefully. Come to page number 123 of your workbook and write down classwork day and date, that is 23rd December 20. Classwork and day is Wednesday. Okay? Write on classwork day and date. Classwork day and date, all of you. Okay, class. So over here, you have to rewrite each sentence with a compound subject and you have to change the verb as well. Of course, when the subject will be a compound subject, like more than one, then of course the verb will be changed as well. When we talk about the plural subjects, then the verb will be plural too. So over here, look at the first sentence, all of you, please, on the slide. The first sentence is, a seesaw is a lever. So you see that the bracket words which are given to you, seesaw and hammer. So you have to make a sentence using the words seesaw and hammer both. So when these will be plural, the subjects will be plural. So instead of is, you will use are, because since you're talking about the plural subjects here, so seesaw and a hammer are, and liver would be livers, because these are two subjects here. Understand, all of you? So seesaw and hammer are livers. So let's talk about number 2 now. A knife is a wedge, and the word which is given to you in the brackets are knife and fork. So what you would do? You would make a new sentence using the bracket words. So you would say a knife and fork are wedges. A knife and fork are wedges. So start writing down, all of you. Write down this statement, please. A knife and fork are wedges. Number 3. A light bulb is a screw. So, light bulb and jar lid, there are multiple subjects given to you. So, let's see who wants to answer me. Yes, Ibrahim Shams. Would you like to answer me, beta? How would you make a sentence using multiple subjects? Yes, Ibrahim Shams. Would you like to answer? Unmute yourself. Okay, Ibrahim
Yes, ma'am.
Shams. Yes, beta, a light bulb is a screw. So the bracket words are light bulb and jar lid. How would you make a sentence by using the multiple subjects? You have to change the sentence. When you would say a light bulb is only one subject, but when you say a light bulb and jar lid, so it will be multiple subjects.
A light bulb are jar lid.
What else? Complete the sentence.
Ma'am, a light bulb are jar lid.
And jar lid, aage, what will be the next?
Is a screw.
You would say is a screw. What do you think? A light bulb and jar lid, you're talking about multiple subjects here. So what you would say is a screw. Instead of using is, what you would say? Are screws. It's not is anymore. Okay, so a light bulb and jar lid are screws. Okay, a light bulb and jar lid are screws. Okay, number 4, Abdullah Junaid will tell me. Abdullah Junaid, number 4, beta, you will tell me, okay? A hill is a ramp, and the bracket words are hill and mountain. So you have to make a sentence using multiple subjects. Then of course the whole sentence would be changed. So how would you make it, Abdullah Junaid? So not Abdullah, Abdul Hadi Junaid. I'm sorry, Abdul Hadi Junaid, unmute yourself. A hill is a ramp. So bracket words are hill and mountain. So Abdul Hadi Junaid, how would you answer me, please? What would be the sentence? Yes, Abdul Hadi, unmute yourself.
A hill is a mountain.
When you say hill and mountain, so you have used two subjects. So will you use is or are with them? A hill and mountain. So what would be the next one? You have to complete the sentence, beta. It's written is a ramp. So how would you change it? A hill and mountain. Okay. That means you are not able to answer me. Yes, Ahil? Ahil, where is Ahil gone? Wait. I can't see Ahil. Wait. Yes. I'm sorry. Okay. Ahil. Yes, Ahil?
A hill and mountain are ramps.
Thank you. A hill and mountain are ramps. That's how you have to answer. A hill and mountain are ramps. Okay? So when you use the plural subjects, then you use the plural verb. When you use the singular subject, then you use the singular verb. So this is what you have to keep in mind, okay? So this was the exercise regarding subject and verb agreement. Dayan, how are you sitting? What are you doing? Okay. Even I'm seeing those faces who were with me in grade 2, yes. And they went in the other building. I can see those faces as well, especially Dayan. I remember you, Dayan. Okay, so let's move on to page number 130 of your student book. I'm moving on to page number 130 of your student book now. All of you, please. Page number 130 of your student book. I need to show you the video regarding this comprehension. Simple machines in our daily lives. So I'm going to play it now. So you have to listen to it, and meanwhile I'll explain you as well. Just wait. Okay, so I'm going to play it now.
Simple machines in our daily lives.
What are simple machines? They are inventions that people thought of thousands of years ago to make their lives easier. Did you know that we use those same simple machines every day in our modern world? Let's look at some of our modern inventions that are actually simple machines.
So class, sorry, they are talking about the simple machines in our daily lives, and they are telling you what are simple machines. They'll explain you one by one about the simple machines which make our life easier in our daily lives. And do you know this thing, that we use these simple machines in this modern world as well? And what are those simple machines and how we are using those simple machines in our daily lives? Let's have a look at one by one. So the first one which they're talking about is lever. So let's talk about lever first.
The lever.
There are many modern inventions that are levers. A hammer is a lever that you use to pull out nails. A bottle opener is a lever too. You use it to take off bottle caps. When you ride on a seesaw in the playground, you're using a lever. The board rests on a point in the middle. When you push down on one end of the board, the other end goes up.
So class, the first one they talk about is the lever. As I told you, what is a lever? It's basically a handle that you push or pull to make a machine work, okay? We need to push and pull to make a machine work. So the machines which we use to push or pull somehow, those all are the examples of levers. So they are saying here there are many more inventions that are levers, and they have given you the example of hammer and bottle opener. They are saying these both are levers because when we use the hammer, we use to pull out nails through hammer. So that is the example of lever. Then they are saying bottle opener. As you know that you use to take it off, when you want to take off the bottle cap, we always use to pull it over. So that is an example of lever as well. So here the example is given to you about the seesaw. Do you think it's a lever, example of lever? Yes, it is. So you see how it works. Let's find out. The board rests on a point in the middle. As you see, this is the middle point which is on rest, okay? So when you push down on one end, when this boy is pushing down on one end of the board, the other end goes up. So that's how it works of pulling and pushing. So this is an example of lever.
The ramp.
A ramp is a flat surface that has one high end and one low end, making it easier for us to climb. Do you know that you use a ramp at school or at home every day? You use the stairs. People in wheelchairs and cars also use ramps. Of course, there are many ramps in nature. They are called hills and mountains.
Okay, students. So the second one is the ramp. So as you all know, the ramp is a flat surface that has one high end and one low end. Make it easier for us to climb. Do you know that you use a ramp at school or at home every day? You use the stairs? Yes, we used to have stairs, a lot of stairs in our school, and we use those stairs on a daily basis. Like when we are going up in the classes, when we are coming down to the ground, or when we are coming down to play somewhere, or coming down to go to the swimming class. So we are using stairs all day. So this stairs is an example of ramp, okay? So people in wheelchairs and cars also use ramps. As you see that the people who cannot walk by themselves, and the cars, especially when we need to park the cars out inside the house, so we used to have ramp outside the gate. So we use that ramp to park the car inside our house, or if we want to take it outside the house, so we again use the ramp to take it out. So of course there are many ramps in nature. They are called hills and mountains. If we talk about hills and mountains, these are the examples of ramps as well, okay? So so students, we are going to stop it here, because since the girls have done till here, so we're going to stop it here. So if you have any question regarding ramp and lever, then I will unmute you one by one, and you can ask me a question if you have any question in your mind, or if you are not clear about anything, you can ask me now, okay? So first of all, I think Abdullah is asking. Abdullah, do you have any question, beta? Yes, Huzafa. Huzafa has a question, I guess. Yes, Huzafa?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, is there anyone who has any examples in their mind about ramp and lever? Do you have any examples in your mind, and have you seen any examples anywhere so you can share with me? Who would like to share? If you want to share anything, you can share with me about the examples of ramp and lever. Yes, is there anybody? I cannot see anybody raising hand. That means you are clear about this topic, ramp and lever. So class, do you have anything in your houses that is an example of lever? If you have any example in your mind, so you can share with me. Any examples, like there might be some examples in your houses as well that you're using it, and that's an example of lever too. Yes, Josefa. Wait, Josefa, let me unmute you. Yes, Josefa, do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
So why are you raising your hand? I can see your hand is raised again and again. Or I think you might be sleepy, that's why you're doing this way, right? Okay. Okay, boys, that's all for today. So take good care of yourself and see you then. Bye-bye. Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow. Okay?
Allah Hafiz, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz.